What's going on? What's going on? YouTube, another day, another dollar, another great day here. Another dollar in the market. But as if you can see, today was a rough day. Whew, I came back from a loss. I was at a loss of $600, and I managed to bring down NIO to 232 red, and then I made $800 and 820 on Tesla, baby. I don't even know why I wasn't over there in the first place, but you know, I guess the pre-market, I noticed pre-market was NIO was a little better, and then Tesla was just not cutting it at that time. So what did I do? I first go to NIO, because I'm thinking, this whole time here I'm like, yeah, I tried to short it, and then in the very morning I tried to go long here at the break of VWAP, and then I got chopped out. As you can see the strategy doesn't always work, but hey, and that put me down a little bit, and I thought it was a fake out. No, because the price action was just so, I don't know, it was just looking really solid, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna make some money. Nope, I got dumped again. I was down $600 on this little 5 minutes right here. I was down almost $600, and then I started shorting when I said, well, okay, if we get the first pullback, I'll short. And then this is what, I shorted there, and then it started turning me again. I was like, good God, man. I was like, that's like 2 candles, and it's already coming back. I was like, it's not going good. I still didn't stop out. I collected there, and that put me down. That was down $400 at that time. And then guess what? 2 candles later, 3-bar play, boom, nice little dump, right? Yep. And then this is where I stopped trading NIO. I gained that little push to the back to the EMA, and I collected it, and that was pretty much it. Basically that's what happened at that time. But yeah, let's see now. Let's see now. We can look at Tesla, right? Tesla's a freaking rocket ship right now. It is a rocket ship. Should have been in this stock the whole day, but I did not. I was so stuck on freaking NIO, but I was with the group, and they were, one of my buddies is like, I was like, dude, what are you doing over there? He's like, come over here to to Tesla. He's like, Tesla's just pumping. So what I do, I start going to Tesla, and as soon as I get to Tesla, we start getting this little chop zone right here, right? And of course, that starts to put me down a little bit. I was down like $200 on this one. I was like, God almighty, I just cannot get out of the red today. I was like, I gotta stay calm. This is where I was trying to go for the break of the resistance here, for the squeeze up there, and I think that's what kept making me go red, because see, the next scan would just be massive. Until then, I took advantage of this, and that's what put me positive. Now, the last trade I took, well, not the last trade, but this is another trade I took. I saw this little bull flag, forming. It was gonna break to the north side. The price action was so bullish. It just had been so bullish, and I know it was gonna break. So it did, and it started, breaking. Boy, did it break, and it made a nice leg up, and that put me right there at almost like $455. And I kept, buying here at the support and trying to sell the little pops here, and it was just making me little butts of money, like $40, $50, something like that. And I took another trade there, and I made the rest of my money right there, and that's what put me at $840. So that's what I say. I said $820. And after that, I was like, it's a solid day. I'm up $500 and some dollars. Not up 1,000, but hey, coming back from red to green, I call it a win any day, So sometimes it's not about, I guess, like making exactly the same amount as yesterday, but it is about like the overall pattern. Like, if you're consistent, because if you're not consistent with things, then it's not really going to show, I mean, in your account. You have to be kind of consistent, even with your losses. You have to be consistent. So right now we're looking at Tesla, and it's like way out of freaking reach. Like, it's going to Mars now. See, this is my other resistance I have right here. See that? 467. And why do I have that? Because this is the next major resistance that we have. We break that, right? We break 464. That is the next resistance is not until 492, 510, 5920, 537. Does that make any sense? Look at that. It's almost there. It needs $2 more. No problem. So, do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I don't know, maybe there's some news on it right now, but it's been skyrocketing. And maybe I should have kept trading it, but I have to be a disciplined trader. I have to be a disciplined trader. If I'm not going to, it's just not. I've seen this happen, and I've seen it go the other way as well, and I avoided them. When I say I'm done, I'm done. That's what it is. And I had another, somebody asked me about HYL and Helion. This one, let's see. Well, I mean, let's look at the overall pattern. See, this is a very inconsistent pattern. It's very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. Not saying that it can't go back up. I mean, there is a tremendous potential, back up. It's 100%. Not saying it can't get there, but if you look at the history right here, you don't really have much to go by. It's at this. I mean, you're currently close to the bottom, obviously, and yeah, if you collect, a few 20, 30, 40%, it'd be nice. And I'm not saying it can't happen. I just don't know it. I mean, as of right now, I guess if I was gonna take a trade, I would be looking at getting out at 33 or somewhere around there, $30. The only thing is, it's just I don't really have any history here to go by. Only this top and this bottom. I mean, it's basically like a 50-50 at this point. I mean, really, you're just kind of putting your money here and expecting it to get to the top again, maybe on news hype or something. And I'm not saying that can't be, because right now the EVs are, something that's like, the next generation or whatever. This is a helium, I think it's a hydrogen. I'm not sure. I know what kind of company it is. It's not exactly energy the same way, but it works in the same principles. It's cleaner, I think, and something like that. But so it may just be hyped. I'm not sure. So I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, because right now pretty much everything's hyped. Everything's hyped. But the biggest monster of everything, Tesla, man. Tesla is the monster of EV. It is crazy. See that? It already touched the resistance, man. It really did already. That's what's crazy about this. That's what I find amazing sometimes, that in a few 15 20 minutes, if there's no resistance, man, do these make money. I'm starting to pick up on patterns like that. I'm starting to find a little other strategy where there's no resistance, and there's a lot of potential. When the resistance is really far, I just got to learn how to build a position where I can make a really big position going into it. So I mean, right now, I trade with the same amount of shares, but I want to be able to be adding into these little pops here. Into these little like, for example, let's say I jump in here, right? I want to be adding at the next stop, which would be here, and then so on. Do you see what I mean? If the price action is dictating there's enough room to grow, I want to keep adding. But that, I feel like it needs, I need to master that. That requires some more experience that I don't have that experience there yet. So I'm still I'm still waiting on that. I'm training myself to understand that perception. To understand how to read that, because there's little windows where I've seen that it does happen. Now I'm starting to gather my data and see how I'm gonna do that, but you know, I gotta find how it works. Because once I get my data correct and everything's right, I feel like those trades are gonna make me significant gains, much more gains. Because see, it went basically as soon as I had this line right here, 459, it broke that line, and once it broke this one, it just, that's a 2% gain, and less than 15 minutes. So those are the ones that I'm talking about. I'm not ready. I know I'm not ready, but I will find those trades. Those trades are very, very, very profitable, very consistent, very consistent. See, because all these other ones are very choppy. It's hard to predict these, but these trades, where they just keep on pumping, these trades are the most profitable. Because if you can just keep adding on and on, you're just doubling your money basically every pop. And then you just, somewhere collect somewhere in there, and then you gotta, close to the resistance, you start dumping somewhere around here, maybe on this little top. If you start adding here, adding, and just start dumping, even if you have your stop loss right here, somewhere around there, you still will be making a lot of money, because in these little pops, you're making money. So, but that's a different type of, that's a little more aggressive. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I'm working on it, gathering the data. But if you don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, because I definitely, and if I haven't broke your stock, then if don't feel like I'm not going to. I am just eventually. Sometimes I have a lot of stuff to do, and like right now I'm basically trying to move out where I'm living right now. I'm trying to buy another house, and then that's kind of like what's wearing me out right now. But once I get that taken care of, I should have more room, I should have more space, I should have more time, I should be able to do more videos. But right now, that's pretty much it, what's going on. And with that being said, don't forget to leave a like again, subscribe, and be a part of this channel. Third day in a row green, and we got 2 more days, Thursday, Friday, and that's it, baby. I don't know if I'll be able to trade Friday, because I'm closing Friday, but I'll try to get on Friday. I'll see what I can do. But until then, I'll see you guys.